Hello, friends. Welcome, newcomers. Thank you for joining. I am Agrippa. Let's play some more of our EU4 Florence campaign. We are right in the middle of a war right now with Genoa and their allies. We're almost done. We've fully occupied Genoa, or we and our allies have together, and Ferrara and Siena and the Papal State, who are their allies. So we're doing pretty well. We're almost close to calling quits. But both of my diplomats are occupied at the moment, and once they get done, we will sue for peace with the remaining states. And we just got almost 100% war score. We don't control Genoa's land out here, which I thought would have been taken over by Crimea already, but I guess not. So we won't be able to get 100% war score against Genoa, but I think we'll probably be able to take these two provinces, their capital, and their other one on the mainland just fine, just by holding those two. So that doesn't concern me very much. I just want to wait to fabricate one more claim on Naples while we're at it. Ooh, and of course I forgot to get the military tech. So we just wasted a little bit of monarch power. Let's just go ahead and upgrade our troop types right now. And I want the one that's most offensive oriented. Which the Condata infantry are pretty good. And it's the Italian word for contract, and is used to describe the mercenary units that fought mostly in Italy for the various city-states. The leaders of a Condata regiment were called condatiari. Most famous amongst them were blah blah blah. Condata were not very loyal to their employers, often switching sides because of higher pay. Well, that doesn't sound good. I don't think that's going to apply. When Condata fought each other, they also made deals to not harm each other too much, and war in Italy often became a sort of theater. Condata regiments consisted of armor knights and heavy and light infantry and crossbowmen. Condata had a monopoly on warfare in Italy, which meant that they still used old weapons and tactics when the other European armies already had switched to infantry consisting of musketeers and pike. Well, that certainly doesn't sell that unit type, but I think that's the preferred one. Well, one. And it's sort of roleplay. We're playing as Florence. We're in Italy. Having Italian troops makes sense. Italian mercenary regiments, that's fine. We go ahead and lower our naval maintenance again, since we more or less won this war. And let's fabricate our last claim in Naples. Draw our diplomat and start making peace deals with everyone. Let's talk to Galray. Let's get cash from them. 33s, that all. Can we get war reparations? Yes. I'm sure these guys are offering me fair peace offers, but I like to do it manually most of the time, just because, you know, I get exactly what I want and nothing else. And we'll get war reparations from you as well. So we got the little in-exile modifier, so we should be able to travel back to our territory. I'm going to go straight to Genoa, since we'll want to occupy that. Sue for peace with the Papal State. Bunch of cash. Revoke cores in my territory, that's great. I might have them annul their treaties with... No, I don't really care about that. War reparations. Siena, do we want to have them annul treaties with anybody? Annul treaties with Hungary, I don't like that. I'm fine with them still being allied with Genoa. Go ahead and get war reparations from them as well. Oops. Parma, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Mantuan conquest of Parma against Mantua. Mantua is allied with Savoy. They are also allied with me. Let's finish up this peace offer. I'm going to go ahead and force them to transfer trade power to us. Doesn't matter too much. And is Parma at war with... Parma is at war with Mantua and Savoy. They're allied with Switzerland. Florence? Which means that Mantua and Savoy are at war with Parma and Switzerland. How many troops does Switzerland have? Let's see, where are they? Switzerland only has 7,000 troops. Ooh, that's not great. Savoy has almost 23,000. They are over their force limit, and they don't have any manpower to reinforce. To be honest, I would rather stay allies with Mantua if I had the choice. But maybe it's worth fighting them just so that we can rough up Savoy a little bit, maybe force them to release countries. I don't know if we win. Savoy has 23,000 troops to our 20. We have 6,000 in our vassal Lucca, and we have 8,000 in Parma, who would be our ally on that side. And Switzerland has another 7,000, but Mantua has 12,000 and a pretty good leader to boot. But not as good as Lucca's leader. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do it, you know? I think we should just go ahead and do it. We have a fair amount of manpower. We have plenty of cash on reserve. Sure. Okay. Let's go help them out. When is this going to happen? March 17th. We'll be there on the 20th to help them out. Mantua will not get a crossing penalty since their leader has a higher maneuver than ours. But they will be attacking us in hills, which will give us a slight advantage. Let's see how this war looks. Yeah, so I don't know. This could be good for us. I wish we could call in more of our allies. But we can't. We could field a couple more regiments if we wanted to add them to our army. I think we will want to do that. I think we should go ahead and train up a couple more artillery regiments down here somewhere safe. I'll have them link up with our army later. Okay, let's do this. We're going to keep it at a slow speed while this is going on. We'll probably also peace out with Siena and Ferrara in a day. Can we do that? There we go. Siena accepted your generous peace offer. Great. How about Ferrara? Give me some of your ducats. No treaties? Do we want? No, I don't care about any of that. Let's do trade power and war reparations. Good for us. We're going to go help out our allies here. I hope Lucca comes with us. And then do we want to peace out with Genoa right now? Maybe? Maybe we want to wait just a little bit for our aggressive expansion to burn down just a little bit more. Although we will have peace treaties with Genoa and Siena and Ferrara, we won't have to worry about the others that much. You know what, let's just go ahead and finish this war. Do I want to have them revoke wars on anybody? Probably not. Give me war reparations, that's fine. And 85 admin power to core Genoa, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and start coring Genoa. Which has a fort, so I'm not too worried about that getting occupied in this warfare. Okay, and let's hope we do okay here. Savoy is coming in with a big army. And Lucca, who had the great leader I was counting on, is not coming to join us. We're fighting back, we're getting some decent rolls, but their general is just better than ours, and that's going to hurt us a lot. I think we're going to lose here. That's okay, we have enough troops to replenish in time. And it was a battle more or less favorable to us, fighting in hills. Ooh, actually we're going to win this, just barely. Yes, sort of a Pyrrhic victory. A strategic wash. unless we can chase down these troops and get them before they fully replenish their morale, which is what we're going to try to do. I'm also going to try to recruit a better general, since our general right now is middling at best. We get somebody better? I think so. Bonaventura Ludovici. Maybe we also want to try converting our ruler into a general. See if he's any better. No. Let's see who our best choice is. So we have 1-2 right now. We can do 2-2-2, 2-1, 3-0-3. I think we want the 2-2-2. It's probably going to be our best choice. Yeah, let's go kick some butt. Let's go make things happen. Can we set, hold on, I want to set our subjects' military focus. I want them to be supportive and stick with my army. So I want them to go here and then there. I want to hit that army before it recovers its morale, and I'm not going to be able to do that. But I'll get them while their morale is still low. So hopefully I'll be able to do a stack wipe or something close. Here we go. They outnumber me. That's not good. Their leader's better, but I am doing more casualties, or I was. It's got 8 in a dice roll. That's fantastic. Shit, another 8? Come on! These dice rolls, man. They're killing me. I really should have won that battle pretty handedly. We just got really poor luck there. We would have been able to end the war right then and there. Unfortunately, we are not able to do that anymore. They're going to retreat back into Savoy probably, and we just don't have the morale to chase them second time around. Which really, really sucks. We should have won this war, or this battle, a long time ago. I'm going to retreat back into my territory and replenish my 10,000 units. So I really want to knock out. I want to knock out one of these armies. They just have too much morale. That was unfortunate. We could have won right then and there. I'm gonna sulk back into deep territory. Regroup, replenish my army, which is gonna take. It's gonna take about 4 months. Maybe we should have helped Switzerland there. Alright, Luca will do that for us. Help them win that battle. We're attacking at half strength right now because we have our army is 20,000 men strong, but it only has 10,000 now, 13,000 troops. So it's only going to be fighting at 75% efficiency. And I want what little troops we have left to be fighting at 100% efficiency, whenever possible. They're also still at war with Mantua and Switzerland, so they're not able to rest like we are. And in 4 months, our army will be fully replenished. Let's get some prestige. Do we replenish any faster on our capital? Let's test this out. I don't think so, but just maybe. They're not quite there yet. Oh, they are. No, they are. No, we don't replenish any faster on our capital. I think we do replenish the closer to our capital we are, but we don't replenish faster being in that single province. Maybe I'll start one of these sieges. I kind of want to knock out their armies though, while we have that chance. Because really, that's what's going to turn the tide of battle. Let's see how evenly matched we are. 27,000 with another 9,000 in artillery. They have about 18,000, 21,000 in total, so we do outnumber them. And we have manpower to replenish, whereas they are full out. But it's going to take another battle or two to decide this war. I don't want to preempt that. I also don't want to join the siege because I really don't want Parma to annex Mantua. Really don't want that to happen. Well, again, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but yeah, I'm just gonna take the inflation. It's not great, but the better choice right now. Just gonna heal up one more month, and then we can go on the offensive, or we can do something else. Oh, let's go ahead and stay close by these guys. Well, let's go ahead and join them. They have a penalty for crossing a river, and we're going to outnumber them almost 2 to 1. Even though they have a slightly better general. Oh, actually no, because Lucca's there. They have the better general. And now we're dealing a whole bunch of casualties. That's fantastic. That should pretty much decide the war right there. Oh, I'm gonna pause and then try to hunt them down again like we did before. Hopefully it'll work this time. Oh no, they're retreating back to their capital. I'm not going to get there that fast. And let's go ahead and start another siege, maybe in Cuneo or Milan. Maybe Cuneo first. It's in the mountains, so I'll be pretty safe there. Oh, I forgot Parma is in control of this war, so you know what, I'm going to pause. I'm going to go ahead and label a lot of these territory provinces that I want, in case Parma ends up making... Oh, because a war ally already claimed it. Well, who did that? Lucca? That sucks. Did Parma claim all this territory for themselves? No. Oh well, I don't get what's going on there. It's unfortunate, but let's deal with that later. So I'm going to send out my navy to crush theirs. Should help just a tad. Once we're finished sieging down Nice, we'll go to Cuneo. Take that over. I'm going to keep our guy. We're running a little bit low on Republican tradition. I tend not to like to go below 70. But we're going to have to do that for now. Go split a stack and take care of this one regiment. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? A cardinal nephew from the Pope. The Pope Alexander VI is asking us to appoint his cardinal nephew to Arezzo as cardinal. It's a very common practice among popes to elevate a relative, most often a nephew, to cardinal. Benedict VIII's cousin, Lotario, was first one to be appointed cardinal nephew in 1015. Well, this makes a lot of people not like us, but it does give us a cardinal and some prestige. I'm going to refuse, though. I want people to have a good opinion of me, especially our neighbors. It reduces that aggressive expansion penalty. That's fine. How's this siege going? We have a lot of artillery, so that's progressing fairly well. I don't think we have a general that would boost our siege ability. Nope. So that's as well as we're going to do, and that's fine. We still have our diplomat working in Savoy to build up our spy network, so we might be able to... I don't know if we're able to fabricate claims after we've gone to war. Ooh. I think they're going to win this, but I want to make sure they win that. So we're going to detach half of our army and send them to go help. They should win this. They don't have as good a general, and they have a -1 to their dice rolls. At least I will have helped a little bit. Yeah, I did. Okay, and then I'm going to split my army up again in 2. Have them occupy these 2 provinces so that Parma does not take them. They're my ally, but I don't really want them to expand too much. and then I'll go siege Milan with my other army. Again, I'm not worried too much about getting attacked. One of my generals died. I don't think that was... yeah, it's not the one I have leading my army right now. Then we'll go siege Milan so that you have a fair share of the war score. You may even peace out early to get things that we want. Although we do still have a lot of aggressive expansion to burn down. We're over 50 with Naples. Oh, but this is reverting back to their control because they have another fort in Wallace. Well, that's not as useful anymore. Let's just make sure I'm not making a huge mistake by splitting up the troops. They will outnumber any of these individual armies. You know what? Forget that. I'm just gonna go siege Cuneo. I don't want to split up my armies. I don't want to get attacked. I want to have numerical superiority wherever I can. Should we get... Let's save up our monarch power while we're at war. Let's just focus on our war. We'll decide what to do with all that after we're done. I'll go ahead and again reduce naval maintenance since they don't have any more fleet. We wiped it out. We won't be needing it for a little bit. Okay, so we finished the siege of Cuneo. We'll siege down Montferrat, and then do the same thing, split up and get Novara and Milan. Or Novara and Cremona. Because I don't think they'll be able to finish that siege before I get there. Oop, they're gonna get attacked again. I think they'll win again, but I'm just gonna join them and make sure. Again, they have a better general, and they're defending across a river. Looks like we're gonna do just fine. We're gonna deal a whole bunch of casualties there. 2 to 3 times as many as they're dealing. Excellent. Let's split up our troops and do this thing again. We want to be the siege leaders here. We want to occupy this territory. Both so that Parma doesn't take a whole bunch of provinces in the war, and so that we, as the contributor, have the highest war score. That'll build up our favors with Parma, and hopefully allow us to get a more favorable, peace agreement for our interests once all the fighting is done. What are they doing with their army? Do we want to try to attack them and wipe them out? I don't think so. They still have quite the army left. I'll probably try to siege back some of these provinces, but I don't want to take them on just yet. I want to do that with our allies, and I want them to finish that siege. I wish I could go ahead and say that I wanted these provinces. Thanks. I don't know though. I don't want to take much territory outright. I want to force Savoy to release Montferrat and maybe even Milan if we can do it. Although that'll probably take 100% war score. I'm a little worried about getting attacked here. They have about the same numbers. It'd be across a river, but they'd negate that penalty with their maneuver. Finish the siege already, and then come help me out. That's what allies are good for. Meat shields. We are running low on manpower now. Just have a little bit left to reinforce our army in sieges and such. Okay, they're not going to attack us. We're safe where we are now. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here, put a cut in for those on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.